What's going on, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is. It's your girl Janai Nicole, and I'm back with another video. And today, I know y'all probably like, Janai, where you been at? And I'm gonna explain that all in this video. But before we get into the video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell so y'all can see every time I post. Oh, by the way, there is no cutouts for this video. There's no cutouts. This is just a video. There's nothing added. There's no extra scenes like how y'all be saying the video stuff and then it goes in. None of that. Like, it's just full on this video right here. So make sure y'all got y'all popcorn, chips, drinks, whatever y'all like, and let's get right into it. I know y'all probably like, Janaya, where you been at? I took a hiatus for 2 months. So I wanted to figure out what I wanted to post. And I had to sit down with myself and figure out, Janaya, what you want to post? Because you haven't posted. You know, I'm not, a big YouTuber. I'm a small YouTuber, but at the same time, if I want to grow big, I got to be consistent. So I asked myself, like, Janaya, what you want to post? I couldn't figure it out. So I figured it out and I had to talk with my mom. I said, I kind of want to redirect my YouTube and I want to inspire people in there. Let me give y'all some background on why I want to redirect it. So before I came to college, I rededicated my life to God. And doing that, if you don't know what that means, it's saying that I want to give my life to God again. Not saying that God wasn't, I didn't believe that God was in my life. I just, I felt like my relationship was pulling away instead of being like this. And I want to, get back how I was before. So I did that, and I told myself, God first, college, everything falls after. Of course, family and friends, come right here. God, family and friends, college, lines, right? So I get to college, and if you know this, if you watched the Q&A college edition, you heard me say that I'm withdrawing for the honors program because it wasn't for me. I was in the honors program and I thought, I was gonna be good because I took AP classes in high school, so I thought I was gonna be good. I was wrong. Like, I was very wrong. I was very wrong, and it took a turn for me. So I started to feel myself getting to this dark place, and I want to say that I had God back here and everything else up here. And when I say that, I mean, like, I wasn't putting God first, and that wasn't normal for me to not put God first. I wasn't putting God first. I was so focused on school that I was just focused on school. And then you had social media, and social media came, and then when I wasn't doing school, social media. Then if I wasn't doing social media, I was sleeping. Besides, like, talking to my mom and dad, of course, and my best friends. That was it. Just like talking to them. And of course my brother, because me and him live together. But that was it. Like, it was no praying or reading the Bible, just communicating with God. Like, it wasn't any of that. And that lasted for a good 3 months, going on 4 months. That lasted a long time. And I'm not telling y'all, like, I'm not trying to tell y'all, this ain't about telling like a lifestyle or anything. I'm just telling y'all what I went through a little bit. And one day, kind of stopped what I was doing. I was doing work. I kind of stopped what I was doing, and I kind of just stopped. And I said, enough is enough. I haven't been to church. Like, we have online church. If you can't make it to in person, you have online. Stop going to church. That was never like me because I was raised in a church household, so we always went to church, like, every week. Church every week. And I love church. Don't get me wrong, I love church. I stopped going. And I told myself enough is enough. And I remember calling my mom and saying, can you come get me this weekend so I can go to church? I wanted to be in the building. In the building. And I started going every week. Like, I didn't miss a beat. I did not miss a Sunday. Like, I told her to come down here every weekend and come get me so I can be in church. And she didn't know this till, like, I think New Year's Day. I just told her I was going to church every week. And my church members, when they see this, because I feel like they're gonna watch this, they're gonna be like, yeah, she came to church like every weekend. I came home every weekend so I could be in the building, so I could feel the presence of God. And I told myself enough was enough. I need to be in the house. Although, like, you don't have to go to church for God to, you know, be in your heart. I just felt like I needed to be in the building, because with a cell phone, you could turn it off. But I felt like I needed to be in the building. And I remember when I left church that first time, I cried. I remember I cried and cried. And it made me realize, like, I've been through so much and God has brought me through so much that I cannot put him back here. He always has to be up here. He has to be head of my life, like, first. Because none of this is possible. Like, I could not record a YouTube video if it wasn't for him. If you follow me on YouTube, you know that in September it hit 2 years since I had surgery. And in December I saw a post on Instagram saying that this high school football player, he was a senior, has knee surgery and he ended up passing away in surgery. That could have been me, you know, but God saved me. And I feel like all that I have been through is just God's purpose of bringing me through everything, you know. And college can bring you to that dark place. And I had to tell myself, like, enough was enough. Come back. And I started praying. I started reading my Bible. Church in there every weekend. And it helped me realize, like, yeah, like, don't do this again. Don't do it to yourself. And I feel like God has a purpose for each of you watching this. And that's what I want to redirect my YouTube to. That's what I was getting to. But that's what I want to redirect my YouTube to. Because it might be someone out here that's watching this that's on the last straw. And they feel like there's nobody else that felt like how they felt. And they just want to give up on everything. But I am here to tell you, God is not done with you. He is not done with you. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. My mom, she ended up having surgery when I was younger. And this, I wasn't supposed to talk about this, but I'm gonna put it in here. My mom had surgery when I was younger, and she had like this knot behind her ear. So it was on the left side. And we didn't know, I think we thought it was like a cyst. We thought it was a cyst. And she had surgery, and her surgery was longer than it was supposed to be. And they found out it was a tumor. Now, if you know about a tumor, you know it can be cancerous. My mom is a single mom, so my mom does a lot. Like, she does everything, right? So it came back benign. If you don't know what benign means, it means non-cancerous. But just how my mom thinks, like, her mindset is just like God at the head, like God has us. And the doctor asked her, because the doctor asked her how she was healing so fast, and her first thing was God. And I was looking at my mom, because my mom inspired me, right? And I was looking at her, and she always, you know, she always says, you know, no matter how hard life gets, how no matter how hard life gets, I always put God first, and I always keep that with me. And when I was going through that little dark time in my life, when I first went to college, that same saying that my mom says, I heard it in my head, right? Because you know, sometimes you can just hear your parents talking. And I heard it in my head, and I heard her say, God has you. Keep going. And I heard that. Clicked. Right? So that's what I want to redirect my YouTube to inspire somebody, to let them know God is not done with you. He's never going to be done with you. You know, don't give up. If you feel like you on your last straw, look to God. Because when I say that God has brought me through so much, even if, you know, I'm having a bad day, I look at it as that somebody else didn't wake up that day, and I did. And that's how sometimes we gotta look at this. We gotta look at that way. Because if it wasn't for God, like, we wouldn't even be here. Like, I couldn't record this video. I couldn't post on YouTube or anything. But God is still with us. He's still here with us. He's never gonna leave us nor forsake us. And that's what I wanna bring to the table for YouTube. Like, bring a new purpose onto the YouTube. Because it's somebody out there that needs to hear this same thing that I'm saying on here. And I never know what my video can help somebody. So this is a new start on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna still keep the same videos on there and everything, but it's a new start. 2022, I feel that's my year. This year has been a very good year to me. I feel like this is my year. I feel like this is my family and friends' year. I feel like this is our year. And this year is nothing but blessings coming our way. So now that I've told you guys this, I want y'all to know that this is the channel of purpose, channel of blessings and everything. So I want you guys to, I hope that this helps you guys, this new purpose of the channel. Now, what I'm bringing to the channel. We're still doing the daily life, nighttime routines, get ready with me, all that. But I'm bringing a podcast to the channel. It's faith-based. Just hearing people's testimonies. I don't know if their testimony is gonna help you, but I feel like it might. So I'm bringing it to you guys so that you guys can hear different people's testimonies. We're gonna start that in March. If you don't know, March is my birthday month, so bit 19, yes sir. But this is a new start. 2022 has brought so many blessings my way, y'all don't even know. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you guys can see every time I post, and let 2022 bring blessings our way.